morning and welcome to Debbie's Grill, where we talk about issues that concern the state, void of politics, fear, or favor. The aftermath of the new Patriotic Party's Delegates Conference held on Saturday, July 19th at the University of Ghana Stadium has sparked controversy within the party, as key members of the Agyapong campaign team have raised concern over what they described as engineered optics favoring former Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. In a strongly worded statement issued by Kwesi Kwanten, spokesperson for Agyapong's campaign team, the carefully designed scheme was set to create unfair advantage in the flag bearership race. Let's be noted that, with the exception of Dr. Bawumia, no other flag bearer hopeful was given access to the inner perimeter of the stadium to interact and wave at delegates. The statement read, "This exclusive access, which was conveniently captured and circulated, creates a skewed and clearly engineered impression of massive support." Kwanten argued that the real pulse of the party's grassroots could only be measured at the outer perimeter of the venue. All the other aspirants, including Agyapong, were made to engage delegates on equal footing. This delegates conference, I didn't want to talk about it, but something kept pushing me to talk, so I'll say something about it. I feel like the new Patriotic Party is not ready to improve. The new Patriotic Party, they are not ready to improve. And I'm not sure they want to come into power maybe in the next 4 years, that will be 2028, what they are aiming at. I'm not sure they want to. Looking at what happened on Saturday and even on Friday, it paints a broad picture about the new Patriotic Party. I'm sorry, but let me say this. The new Patriotic Party is disorganized. The new Patriotic Party is incompetent. The new Patriotic Party, they are not ready to change. They are not. Trust me. They are not ready to change. There is still division in the party. Everyone is doing what they feel like is right. And you see, on Saturday, as the statement read, not even the media was allowed into the perimeter of the stadium. Not even the media. So we stood outside, and then when they are coming in, we interrogate with them outside, because when you get inside, you're not going to be allowed in the perimeter. And that was supposed to be not only for the media and also for party faithfuls or members of the party. Even the flag bearer hopefuls were all not allowed into the perimeter, but Dr. Bawumia was allowed into the perimeter. Dr. Bawumia was allowed into the perimeter. The program didn't even end. Mr. Brian Echampo left the scene. He left the scene. Bawumia and his wife were allowed into the perimeter. They were dancing, waving at party faithfuls, waving at members. And what do you expect others to think? Not only members of the party, but what do you expect outsiders to think about the party? If you are saying no flag bearer hopeful should be allowed into the perimeter, why should one person be allowed in? Are you doing it in favor of one person? Or was the conference mainly for Dr. Bawumia? Or it was to reform, amend some constitutions? If you're telling me that no one is supposed to be allowed into a particular circle, and then I get there and then I see people on the same level as I am, no one is allowed to go in, and then I see people on the same level as I am in there whilst I'm outside, what do you expect me to think? Definitely, I would think you are being biased. I would think, see, a lot of things happened on Saturday. Internal security of the NPP was fighting with the police. internal security of the NPP. Let me put this on record. I would say the attack, because they were having the security, internal security badge on their board, on their chest, fighting with a whole police officer. When we took the video, they took our phone and deleted the video on our phone. It turned to a banter between Omari, myself, and some of the internal security personnel. They took the phone from our hand, deleted the video immediately. Even when we were, they didn't even delete it. After they finished deleted the video, they went back to, is it a recycle bin? They deleted it there because they feel like when we come back, we are going to retrieve the video. And you call this, excuse me, a party ready to progress? No, NPP, you are joking. Wake up. I'm not in for NDC. I'm not in for PPP. I'm not in for CPP. You need to wake up as a party. You are joking. What's happening Saturday? Trust me, a mess, a whole mess. Not even talk about Friday. What they did to us, the media. God. If someone was there reporting to me, I'll feel like maybe it's normal. I was there. I wasn't there alone. I was there with Regina. We saw what happened. We went there as early as 11 a.m. We left at getting to 11. Just for a press tag. They told us that the tag is in traffic circle. We should wait. It's got to a time. They said the person bringing it is now caught in between a whole lot of false stories. It's got to a time. They said the person with the tags, they are calling him, is not picking the calls. And even the party faithfuls that were issuing the cards to us were confused themselves. And they were talking among themselves. They forgot that we are the media. And they themselves are saying that they will be in opposition for long. I'm not the one saying this. The party faithfuls themselves were saying that the NPP party will be in opposition for long. You are not ready to change. The new patriotic party, and you people are not ready to change. The only thing you know how to do is come out with a conference. And that is it. You are not ready to change. And if this should continue, I was saying this since Friday, you will be in opposition for 52 years if you're not ready to change. But you're talking about change. It's not, I know it won't take, it's not a one-day show. It's something that you come step by step. You see, as it stands now, the NPP party is nothing to write home about, excuse me. But you are trying to put things together. That's right. The conference was an opportunity to paint a great picture to the people. The conference, it was a great opportunity for you to tell the people that, see, we are ready to change. But no, what happened? It wasn't easy. From 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., waiting for common press tag. This is not as if we wanted them to give us something. But, you see, we work hand in hand with these people. And we have to cover it up. And we were there since morning. They never care. And they just be passing by. This person will come and tell you a different story. Another person will come and tell you a different story. The party, the faithful themselves, they are confused. They don't even know what is going on. And as I said, the media was not allowed into the perimeter. But Dr. Baumia was allowed into the perimeter. So what are you trying to insinuate? Everything is clear. Bias. What happened painted a clear picture of the new patriotic party. Well, as it stands now, I feel like it will take the grace of God. Because I believe you people are not ready to do the right thing. That this unity in the party is still there. It's still there. Why would you prevent Kennedy Agyapong from going to the perimeter? Why would you prevent Brian Agyapong from accessing the perimeter? But then you allow Baumia into the perimeter. What are you trying to say? That the rest of the flag bearer hopeful, they are not worth it. Even me not being a flag bearer, that is definitely what to come in mind. And I told you, the program didn't end. Brian Agyapong left the scene. He left the scene. Chaos between internal security officers, both gas. We took it, they deleted it. And they were like, oh, this is no news. You people, you are like that. You know we are like that. Why would you do something that will trigger us to take it? That is our work. So personally, that is what we will do. There is more room to improve for the NPP. There is still chance. That is if only they are ready to change. If only they want to come back to par, then there is a lot of homework to do because the division is still there. It was clear on Saturday, very clear. Very, very, very clear. And then the sad part is, you meet a group of party members discussing it. Hey, NPP party ne I got to the NPP party ne hey, you bet no opposition at all. And then immediately they saw my destiny, they changed the topic. Opposition, the moment snatch this one, you don't even need a prophet to prophesy to you. If only you're not ready to change. Maybe the 52 years, I'm saying it personally, but if you count. The press conference is too much. You see, when you talk too much, you end up saying things that do not make sense. You sit down, you relax. What are we not doing right? The NDC, they are bringing out, look at what they are doing. What can we do? How can we improve? How can we sort ourselves out? Together you stand, divided you always fall. And that is what you people are lacking. To come to power again, a lot of homework to be done. Thank you for making time with me on the Biz Girl.